So you're using BuildShip to bring your next big project idea to life. And that's an excellent choice because with BuildShip, you can create powerful APIs without having to write a single line of code. With BuildShip, you have a nice and intuitive visual backend builder that you could use to create any backend logic and business logic you want. And of course, it has tons of integrations with popular third-party providers. There's no limitations here. If you're trying to build something that isn't already provided, then you could use BuildShip's Generate with AI feature to just generate it for you. Now, one important feature of any API is file uploads. Say you're building an app and you want to have your users be able to upload photos, PDFs, whatever documents they choose to. And while this feature has been available in BuildShip since its beginnings, it certainly had room for improvements. In the past, you'd only be able to upload files to BuildShip via a publicly accessible URL, meaning that first you'd have to upload your documents to a storage provider such as Google Cloud Storage, Google Drive, Dropbox, etc. But wouldn't it be much better if you could just upload a file directly from your computer or mobile device? Well, today we have some good news because direct file uploads is now supported in BuildShip. And this is all made possible because of the new REST API file upload trigger. And for the remainder of this video, we're going to be walking you through how this trigger works and how you can use it to upload files from your local device. This is one video you're not going to want to miss. Let's begin. Let's walk through a basic demo where we'll be able to upload an image from our computer to BuildShip storage, and in return, we'll get the download URL of the uploaded image. We currently have two templates to help you get started with file uploads in your own project. The first one is a good choice if you only want to allow authenticated users to upload files. And the second one is good for just public file uploads. We'll select this one for now. And as you can see, the workflow required for uploading files is pretty straightforward. We'll start with the first node in this template, and this is of course the new upload file trigger. This trigger is designed specifically to handle incoming HTTP requests with multi-part form data payloads, which is commonly used for file uploads. Don't worry if you don't understand what all of this means, because this will all make sense later when we're uploading a file to this workflow. It's super easy to configure this trigger. The first input that you need to supply here is the path of your API endpoint. Here we just have it set to file upload. And then secondly, the method. And for uploading files, it's common to use the post HTTP method. This upload file trigger returns some very useful information. We can preview this if we go to edit. And this is the output that we will get from this trigger. The part that's interesting here is the file object. This is where we can access the name, the size of the file buffer, and in the next node, we will be using this file buffer to upload the file to BuildShip storage. We can access what type of file it is, the encoding, and the original name. After that, we can upload the file to BuildShip storage. Remember that every BuildShip project comes with a storage bucket, where this storage bucket is built on top of Google Cloud Storage. This is a reliable place where you can store all your project files. To use the upload file node, we first have to enter the file buffer, where this buffer contains the contents of the uploaded file. And as previously shown, we can just extract this buffer from the upload file trigger. We go to file, and we have access to all these useful values, and this is where we can get the buffer. We can do the same thing with file name. We can just go to the request, we can go to file, and for this, we're using the original name. Now, the destination is where you want to store the file in the BuildShip storage bucket. For this, we're specifying that we want to store all uploaded files under an uploaded files directory. And that's all there is to uploading a file to the BuildShip storage. With our file now in persistent storage, the last thing we need to do is return the download URL of this file so that we can display it wherever we like. We can just use a return node, and the value we want to return will be the download URL. We get this value from the upload file node, and here's the download URL. Now let's see how we can upload a file to this workflow, but first we need to ship the workflow. And now we're ready to test if uploading a file works. For this, you can use any REST client of your choice. This can be Postman or Hopscotch. For this video, we'll be using Hopscotch. So the first thing we'll do is copy our workflow URL. We'll just copy this, and then we'll head over to Hopscotch, And because we're going to be making a post request, remember this is the HTTP method we set in our trigger. What we need to do next here is just paste the endpoint URL. And now we want to send a payload. We want to upload a single image. And to do that, we need to head over to body. And then we need to change the content type to form data. So multi-part form data. Let's call this image. And then here we can just select an image from our local computer. So I'll just select a random image. And that's all we need to do. Now for the moment of truth, we'll send a request. Okay, it looks like it's working. You can see that we got back a response from our workflow that contains the download URL. Let's open this up in a new tab to see if this is the image we uploaded. And indeed it is. We've successfully uploaded an image from our computer to BuildShip storage, and we're able to display it. One important point to mention is that currently you can only upload a single file at a time. This was a quick introduction to how you can upload files from your local computer to BuildShip storage using BuildShip's new upload file trigger. But before we say goodbye, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel because we have future content coming soon where we'll go through a more practical use case showing you how you can upload files from Flutterflow to BuildShip. But that's not all. We're also going to be showing you how you can upload videos and use FFmpeg for compression and format conversions. You're not going to want to miss out on these videos. That's all for now, and we'll catch you in the next one.